Tough time, an opening combination. Tried 4 different opening combinations last season of the HBL PSL, did the Quetta Gladiators. Opening stand averaged just 17. Found it really hard, and only once did they have an opening partnership of 50 or more. 50s in 10 innings. Very good batting surfaces. That's just not up to scratch, not good enough.
Enough time to open the hands. Excellent balance there from Jason Roy.
This line, this length, you're asking for trouble. If you want to bowl a little fuller, you've got to be within the line of the stumps. You go a little wide. Jason Roy, so much experience, such a clean striker. He will not spare you.
Advancing, oh, brilliant work. Luke Wood at mid-on. Terrific save. Saved himself 3 there.
And with just one spinner in their bowling, this is the kind of commitment they will need in the field, Peshawar Zalmi, if they need to stop the attack from Quetta Gladiators. Excellent fielding.
It's building up nicely. Afternoon contest on a Sunday. It's going to be wide. I'd take a picture of the Inverex logo. See on your screen, share that snap on Inverex socials, get a chance to win tickets to an HBL PSL 9 playoff game and to represent the Energetic Batter Award on a way to meet your heroes. The line is all wrong here around the wicket for Jamal at the moment.
Fair to say that his match has not started off really well. A misfield, a couple of wide deliveries, a boundary in the first over. And he will be a key player for Peshawar Zalmi. The way they are positioned with their lineup, Amir Jamal's form will be a big key for the tournament.
Oh, clips that one beautifully. Got inside the line. Watch out, Buggy. 50 partnership up. That is a great start to the season after what happened last year.
Second time around playing that scoop shot, getting in position early, using the pace. He knew Jamal bowled a couple of wide balls. He's going to bowl outside the off stump, so he just moved inside the line of the ball and just scooped it. That's smart thinking. Not only smart playing, but smart thinking also.
It also emphasizes the importance of leadership and right decision making. Saud Shakil, he has not been able to debut for Quetta Gladiators for 33 games, and he is creating an impact.
Get free delivery on your order.
Food Panda, food Panda.
Well, prior to today, he'd had 4 T20 matches at this ground, and our sadistic statistician sitting next to me put the stat up very early. Just 9 his average was prior to today, and 4 innings in T20s in Lahore. Domestic T20 innings, so well and truly above that at the moment. 24 off 16, striking at 150. They're off to a really good start. The Gladiators, ease any nerves on that bench.
Well, with this man, around, I'm sure he's going to get this average a lot better. This might be another wide here. So Viv Rich has been around the Quetta Gladiator for last few years. He brings lots of energy, always mingles well, and he's sitting with Moin Khan, the director of cricket now. It's a big bench. They got Shane Watson there as a head coach, so no shortage of experience.
Oh, wild swing. Gets away with it though, Jason Roy. There's protection out of deep square leg. Can't get there. Another boundary, an expensive over. 18 from it. Ends the fifth. 57 without loss.
Pretty good start for Quetta, 57. And it's even better now. Shakil going great guns. That was just pure timing, Marina.
Inconsistent bowling that has precipitated this run rate. Dishan again just earning in length. Nicely picked up. That is one of the strengths of South Shakil. Flick of the wrist, and it went all the way to 83 meters.
A young man like Mohammad Zishan he's talented. We've seen him in the Under-19 World Cup. We're seeing him here. Tough job though, tough job as it was for Ubaid Shah last night, bowling that new ball in the power play. It's an opportunity, but tough.
Yeah, you're spot on. It is tough to bowl 3 overs in a power play. Doesn't matter how old you are and how much experience you've had, because players are going to come at you.
The wrist work was sublime. Very, very stylish.
Very strong off the pads. This time Zishan, fuller in length. Waited for it to get the timing right and picked up the gap nicely.
Yeah, think about last night as well. In that first game, they got to 66 without loss in the power play. So the Gladiators are ahead of what they were last night, the Qalandars. And I think with the batting lineup that they have, the likes of Riley Rousseau who will come in, they are going to keep going. Strike rates need to be up, and they need to make sure, I think, that they get themselves to 200 and more. Then that is a big ask for that man, Babar Azam, and his side to chase that down.
Deep square and fine leg in place. Looks as though Shakil got home. First PSL game for him, and he's raced to 35 from 20. I just wonder the pace-off options outside of the power play are going to be important. I think you touched on it. Would have been tight, might have come second. South Shakil. Yep. That's the sort of of ability and potential that Zishan has, that he can develop being such a tall young man in time to come.
He needs to be consistent. He has the ability to hit the deck hard. Just enough movement away. He's been welcomed by the men's side. Anything off length and off line will be put away at this level.
The take, well, good stop. Harris has hurt himself. I wonder if it went through the glove and knocked him in the head.
That was a spectacular effort by Mohammad Haris. The ball was flying away. Let's hope he's all right.
Well, you just hope he's okay, because he's going to play a big part in this game. Now, whether the ball has hit him or whether he has hit the ground with his head, let's have a look. Yeah, it's the head hitting the ground.
We hope that Harris will be okay. And we're talking about pace-off options, and you can think of maybe Mousley, side of maybe Mousley, Saim Ayub occasionally.
Bish, you're spot on about those options, because we saw last night, after that great start 66 for Non, that Shadab and Imad brought them back into this game, or back into last night's game, and that'll be interesting. You're right about Mousley, he'll bowl really quick spinners. You have to be careful, you can't just let it slide on. Spin at this ground in the middle overs is tough to get away, and it'll be interesting to see how Quetta play, because I think Qalandar's missed a trick last night of not going at Imad or Shadab early on.
One thing to remember, Marina, as well, is that the PCB is giving away the superfans a chance to win a brand new car. All you have to do is participate in the Jazz Recharge and win activity. Maximum recharges increase your chances to win. The car will be awarded by the PCB to the winner. Six overs gone, 70 without loss. Power play complete. Very good from Quetta Gladiators. Change of bowling. Salman Ershad into the attack. Another one of those low slingy arms, and we saw him in the Caribbean actually. Jason Roy has slipped and fallen over. Yeah, he was very good at the start in the Caribbean in the CPL, Salman Ershad. Hope Roy hasn't hurt himself as well.
That's his speciality, the Yorkers. Looking for the second run. Trying to get quick in and out of the boxes. Yes. Slides in and falls over. Salman will be very important in terms of bringing that run rate down. There are a few spinners in option for Peshawar, but don't forget that both Jason Roy and Saud Shakil are good players against spin.
Really good power play. Remember that they were put into bat, the Gladiators. Nice left-hand, right-hand combination. Some little shots. Jason Roy with all his power as well. 28 from just 17, and Shakil with 35 from 20. 9 fours and 2 sixes. 233 current rate.
Big side of the ground, leg side as Shakil takes strike. It's significantly bigger than the offside. And with the wind coming across the ground from leg to off, I think it's a side of the ground that, as a bowler, I think you might look to use. Because you really, Marina, have to hit it very well to clear that big side and pat a little bit into the wind.
And I think taking that in context, this end actually helps Salman Nishad because he has that slingy action. So for the left-hander, it will always be coming in, for the right-hander going away, and it's not easy to clear the boundary. You mentioned just 74 meters. It's not just, it's a lot to ask. But again, you have to be impeccable with length you bowl.
Whereas, Dominic, that other side is short and with the wind.
Yeah, and as a bowler, you've got to be switched on to protect the shorter side and also bowl to the bigger side. That's what you're talking about, Ian Bishop. To that left-hander bowling to that bigger side. You see 74 meters square, 68 is a little bit shorter towards fine, and then 84 into that pocket towards deep mid-wicket. You see how short it is on the leg side for the right-hander.
Such a smart shot. With the fielder up at mid-off, once you get the width and the length, you can clear him.
That is a glorious shot from Saud Shakil. Stable base, just the hands doing the talking, and width. You will always pay for it as a bowler through the line. It's not an easy shot to play, especially against someone with slingy action.
Saw from Marsha, he's got that low slingy action, so he can get that Yorker at the back end. He also can take pace off the ball occasionally.
That is such a good shot because that is into the surface, but what he's doing wrong there is he's allowing Shakil to get his hands through it. He's got to go into the surface and bowl to that bigger side. This is where Babar Azam has to now work out bowling options at this stage, because Gladiators are going to think, keep going, keep being aggressive.
Heard a call of 2, no, just 1. 79 without loss. The rate of scoring just above 11 per over so far. Very good from this opening pair for the Quetta Gladiators. Dan Mousley into the attack. Played in the Under-19 World Cup in 2020 in South Africa. And he will have the big side of the ground, leg side to Jason Roy as he takes stance right now. Slightly into the wind. Not that you can't get hit for a boundary there, but it's more challenging.
Yeah, both are good players of spin. Dawood Shakil, he's really quick off the back foot.
Now the Jazz Pulse question. How many teams are competing in HBL PSL 2024? 6, 5 and 7. Come on, our savvy viewership will get this with their eyes closed, to be honest.
I reckon I've got a chance as well with this one.
No, I think this is over your head, Dominic. After all, you're only a former fast bowler. Oh, dropped it. It would have been a sharp chance.
We saw yesterday Shadab Khan was dropped twice and he took Islamabad home. This is the wicket you would want as a Shahbaz Almi fan. It was tossed up, trying to work into the onside. It wasn't that far.
Just going to bowl quick. Dan Mousley is a very talented young man. As you say, played in that England under-19 team back in 2020. Plays for Warwickshire and the Birmingham Bears in the Vitality T20 Blast in England. Good all-rounder. Just try and bowl quick, trying to undercut the ball or into the surface and try and get through his over as quickly as possible.
He's really quick off the back foot, Dawood Shakil, and whenever tossed up, he has the ability to go aerial through the offside, especially that extra cover. He likes to create some room to exploit that pocket.
Quite a tidy over to begin with. Just 4 off it, 83 without loss. Jamal is back. 1 over for 18. Into the surface, and these are all the smarts of the game, the way Shakil has come in his first HBL PSL match and showed us an interesting side to his batting.
He waited long enough for this turn, and you can see scoring options. He's very strong outside off stump anywhere. He's a wristy player, got a good sound technique. Just look at the strike rate around those lines. You have to be careful as a bowler.
It's a little bit of a challenge for Zalmi, as I mentioned before the game, they're bowling and needing to come up trumps with a little bit of a lack of experience. Face-off went wrong.
You don't mind a bowler trying that slower delivery, but the execution was far from perfect. Just checking on height now for waist. Looked to me at first that it was okay. Front foot is okay. That's good news for him. It looked like it was on the way down. I think that's fine. So, quick decision. Still think, Bish, in these situations as a bowler, you've got to think wickets first. Sometimes as a bowler, when you're thinking stop boundaries, you become negative and then things don't go right. I still think whatever time in 2020, got to be wickets first.
Yeah, it can get tricky because at times when you're looking for those wickets, you try to do a lot of things, different things, and that's where inconsistency comes. Haven't seen a bowler pitching 3-4 deliveries in one place.
It's an interesting philosophy, Dominic and Marina. And I understand the philosophy about taking wickets. I think you need to take wickets in that power play. Important to find some way to do it through the middle. And then at the end, obviously. But someone like Nazim Shah said last season, or was it this season, coming into the season, that he's not focused on taking wickets. He's focusing more on containing. And if that brings wickets in itself, so be it. So I think it's different philosophies with different bowlers, different skill sets. Very good from Jason Roy again.
Over pitch, too full, easy for Jason Roy because he'll just stand there, get his hands through, timing. But yeah, you're spot on it. Everybody's different. You can create pressure on a partnership if you cut that boundary option out. But I'm also a big believer that to try and wrestle back momentum now, it's all gladiators at the moment. It's either wickets first and then containment, or the other way round. Containment will bring wickets.
The only reason gladiators are scoring freely is because of the inconsistent bowling. They haven't actually tested the batters. They haven't been consistent in line and length, and that's where you as a bowler need to focus. Just keep on pitching on the right line and length. Let the batter take the risk, and only then you can create an avenue where you can get wickets.
And I think different bowling attacks will be made up of different types of bowlers. If you've got, let's say, in Old Money, a Sunil Narayan, at the peak of his career, he was a wicket taker, but he could do both. He could hold for you and he could attack for you.